Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about lesson two of our unit, and that is lines 7 through 12 of the speech I Have a Dream, delivered by Martin Luther King Jr., August 28, 1963, in front of Lincoln Memorial. So, what I would like you guys to do for today is to read along with my presentation and pause if you have to. And I highly recommend that you do that so you could read the lines thoroughly and answer the questions embedded in this video as you take down notes. So let's get started. Line number 7. Okay, so do you see an example of a metaphor? Actually, there are a lot of metaphors found within the speech. But in line 7 itself, there is an important metaphor, and I'm going to underline it. It's this one, whirlwinds of revolt. And this metaphor is implying for unstoppable demand for change. They are demanding for change. They want to cash in the check that they have been promised long time ago. Okay, now let's proceed to number 8. Here, for line number 8, he talks about pleading for fighting violence and hatred with love and peace. So it talks about the methodology. How are we going to achieve that goal? So he said we must not engage ourselves in hatred and bitterness, but rather practice love and peace. Also, he added a shout out to his white brothers in attendance of the event, saying that the destiny of their destiny, or the destiny of the movement is the destiny of everybody, the importance of them being present at that moment. He uh at that moment. So let's proceed. Line number 9. Let me move my face too. Okay, so line number 9 is important because here he's specific with his goals. He talks about the goals of the civil rights movements, and he believes that specific goals are the key to a successful protest. What were the reasons they were gathered at that moment? So he enumerated those goals. What are those? First, he said he wanted to end police brutality. Okay, the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. Second, he wants to stop the discriminations in hotels, motels, lodging, what else? Housing, transportation. He wants to end those. And then third, he also wanted to end segregation. Okay, he wanted to end all those segregation. And lastly, he wanted to establish. It's right here. Let me move my face. He wanted to establish voting rights. He wanted to establish voting rights for African American. He believes that having these goals will make them achieve what they have been longing for hundred of years now. Okay, so number 10. So here, yet again, in paragraph 10, metaphor are used to represent ideas with the concrete things to create a contrast. Okay, here it is described that, where is that? The persecutions are like storms. Okay, what happened? That the persecutions are like storms and police brutalities are like winds, tying the metaphor to imprisonment, that a lot of African Americans are being imprisoned. So this usage of rhetorical devices shows the vicious cycle Negroes were living in. Okay, in several instances besides those already listed, Dr. King used rhetorical devices to sink his deep points into the hearts and minds of those who have heard it. Okay. Now, if we go back to line number 9, he used the phrase, we can never be satisfied 6 times. Let's highlight those. We can never be satisfied. We can never be satisfied. We can never be satisfied. What else? Still, I have more here. We cannot be satisfied. We are not satisfied. We will not be satisfied. So he used that 6 times. This powerful statement, repeated 6 times, is riveting, but at the same time, unifying. Okay. Now, here, if you look at paragraph 10, he used the line, who's that? He used the line to go back to 6 times as well. So he used to go back to create a larger size to his efforts after building up to the crowd. Where are those lines to go back to? To go back to go back to, and there you go. Okay, now this anaphoras, we are never satisfied, and to go back to, disperses hope for a better tomorrow for all, no matter who you are. Okay, next, line number 11. Okay, so in paragraph 11 or line 11, he used injustice metaphor like sweltering heat. Where is that? This one. Sweltering heat to an oasis. Another injustice or instance, sorry, to show metaphor in contrast. And another important line to take note here in paragraph 11 is the famous line, I have a dream, where he transitions from we as part of the crowd, okay, to I, separating himself as the leader of the group, sharing his dreams. So here he said, I still have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream that one day. I have a dream. What else? I have a dream. And so on. And even the beginning of line number 12, I have a dream today. Okay. So that is lines 7 to 12 of I have a dream. We are down to the last stretch of our unit. If you have any question, please let me know. I'm just inside the classroom to help you out. And I will see you in our next video. Thank you. Bye.